we've got to switch things up. Congratulations to Cloud9. They will win that series in their pool, but now we go to FaZe Clan G1. And as you saw in the chat earlier, if you didn't see, FaZe need 247, G1 need 250. There was a bit of a reset here. So FaZe, those 3 seconds could count in the grand scheme of things. We'll see if they matter in this game, though. It looks like FaZe is up 95-19.
Every second, every inch. That is the game of Halo, and it is a beauty. You've got to make sure that you are paying attention to every little thing, and yeah, those seconds could absolutely matter. Here we go, Suspector. He's going to try to take over. Got some good shots on the lane. Not going to want to take those shots. He's getting shot. Make sure to just keep his shield. That's one of the things about Suspector that I love so much, is that he's so good at his shield management and the awareness of knowing where his teammates are to help, and if he doesn't have any help, backing down, not taking any unnecessary fights. But like that, hey, it's a sniper. It's Renegade. He's going to hit it.
Yeah, it was a big mistake there by G1. There's a player on G1 with a snipe in hand. He challenged Renegade. Renegade pushed up with no shields on that challenge, and look what he's able to do in terms of damage now. Getting that sniper, he secures a double cap there for FaZe. They continue to put time down, and they're going to continue to do so. Looks like 2 down for G1. This might be potentially a little bit of a control scenario. He has the heat wave in hand. That is Suspector. That OS is coming up very shortly, but there it is. 3 go down for G1. SnakeBite gets a piv, and there it is. They possibly get OS off that as well.
And that's where you see the real difference between these two teams, is that FaZe is already on the other side of the map on their spawn. And it's really about Frosty, right? Like, Frosty has such a big brain for Halo, it's unreal. With the power of Renegade, the power of SnakeBite and Royal 2, he now has so much more that he can do with that big brain. Like, he no longer has to use his just unbelievable, you know, just running over the other team's skill. He can just she can chill.
Right.
Be like, wait, where can I do the most damage and make the most influence on the map? And that's exactly what it was. He was already all the way over, getting a huge flank, thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. Love seeing that out of Frosty. But look at this. Oh my God, G1 are able to get control of 2, and FaZe are immediately going to run in, and who is it? None other than Frosty with the triple, and he's continuing to get B at the same time. He's looking at the spawns, man. This guy right here, this guy.
Yeah, Frosty and FaZe Clan have this on lock here. They have the spawns towards the tower. Frosty obviously being the big factor there with that triple. Amazing player in the game of Halo. Renegade, though, the addition to the squad has really started to come into his own, I think. I thought he was obviously very good individually, but I feel like he's grown as a player tremendously, and that just goes to show you when you see FaZe as a squad with that 2-peat going for their 3-peat here this weekend. I feel like Renegade has really grown, and it's great to see because he was already very good.
Yeah, he just needed something different, you know? Like, it was rough going from that winning squad of Cloud9/SSG and just getting shut down, you know? And he wasn't used to that. And he knew that he was better than that. And he's like, look, I need to get on this roster because, you know, we've already talked about it, that he knew that this was the team for him way back in the day. And so now he's finally on it, and he's different, man. He's different on this squad. But Huss with a big double going in for the triple. I like the confidence, but Frosty's like, nah, man, I got the triple.
That's huge. I mean, Frosty gets that later triple, which means they'll have control over B and knowledge of the spawns. First triple is null and void. The sniper is up at the top center of the map. Frosty's going to go for a push here. Great job backing off as well. He'll repulse his way out of Rat Tunnel and continue to play his life and stay alive. And with Frosty and this weapon, as a duo, you should be extremely nervous. You should be sweating because he hits shots like that. Beautiful cleanup there as well. 220 and counting! Almost gets the second one, but regardless of that, the damage has been done.
It was lined up, Tim. That was going to be a no-scope for sure. The heat wave comes in and saves his life, and he is trying to just hang in there. SnakeBite's maybe going to fly in, try to do some sort of cleanup. No, it's not going to happen. Good body shot by Suspector, and they're going to try to get through into B and put a lot more aggression down. Huss is going to fly in. Oh, but Frosty, he's being sneaky. He was on the ledge, but Precision's not going to have it. They're going to take over B, and they're just going to be able to stack it a little bit. Renegade, oh man, the ego chow with the sniper. Does hit the body, not going to connect. And this one, hey, there's plenty of time to make this happen. Even down to the last seconds of a game like this, you can still make a comeback happen. We've seen it plenty of times, but hey, it's FaZe though. It's FaZe.
Yeah. FaZe is playing with a bit of pep in their step this weekend. I've kind of noticed. I mean, obviously you see lots of challenges going through, a lot of confidence coming out of this FaZe roster. But unfortunately, we will have a bit of a disconnect. No, I'm sorry. We'll have a match at 237. I believe it was 247, but we'll see. I believe FaZe won. Regardless, I'm pretty sure. If it was 237, FaZe come out victorious on that one. And like I was saying, like, you know, as a squad like FaZe, it's good to have, you know, respect for certain teams. But when you see FaZe challenging like that, there was multiple times where Renegade would challenge and, you know, where Frosty would challenge with no shields. That is a statement being made that, you know, we are top tier and we're going to showcase it. And Frosty hiding in the balls, and SnakeBite just chilling, dude. That's what he does, man. Love that.
Yeah, they are the iciest of icy. Yeah, we've seen it time and time again, so I just love how chill Renegade was with the one ball. That was just excellent. I love what they did with those. Just props to the HCS team over there.
Yes, sir.
That was just excellent work that they've been doing for pretty much every event. Like, SSG has just also brought it. And it's just a real creative, like their creative direction has always been on point. And I'm really enjoying this event with the extra stuff, man, especially the wall behind us. I really liked getting to mess around with that as well. But here we go. We're messing around with some complexity in Mindfreak. Mindfreak, when you look at their pool, this is a must-win for them. This is going to keep them in the tournament. They're not going to beat the other two teams. They need to beat complexity. And this is exactly the scoreline you want to see if you're a fan from down under. You want to make sure that they're holding this game 2 down. Game 2 is an absolute must-winner. You got to take this one if you're going to have any chance in hell at getting this this huge upset. This would be a massive upset for me. Gilkey, Karmea, Tusk, and KingNick. Like, this squad is dangerous. Like, this is a really, really good squad. The biggest thing for me is Karmea. I think him, like, studying his gameplay, I've seen a lot of times he's very, very reckless, and hey, what did I just say? Reckless, that's a non-reckless play. He made sure to get the hell out with the QT. He played his advantage. He's getting his shields back. He's back in the fray. Oh my God, Tusk, I didn't know you were like that. I didn't know your game was like that.
One of the big things that I think separates the Tier 1 players from the Tier 2 and Tier 3 players is what you just said. It's discipline. It's knowing when to play your life. Even though you could go for that spicy double or you know, go for that perfect, it's the discipline to make the correct decisions at the right times. And you know, even when a decision looks like you'll get like an 80% success rate, still playing your life and taking the 100% is what the best players do. And we see that time and time again. And Karmea will only grow. I think his individual skill is phenomenal. As for this Mindfreak squad, like I said before, I talked to Scoobmeistr, the M&K player on the squad, and he said, Complexity, this is their match. This is the one they need to win. And as of right now, Complexity's just running this ship. There's the captain on the board, and it's not on that blue side.
Yeah, Complexity are going to have so much confidence, too, and a little bit of, like, a chip on their shoulder. Like, there's a lot of movement that's been happening with their rosters.
Right.
Gilkey, obviously, Native White. KingNick, obviously, you know, coming from a lot of different decisions that have been made.
Rosters, yeah.
It's just like, come on, man. Like, these guys really are going to have that chip, and they're going to be playing for something different. And that's what you're going to have to match if you're Mindfreaking, man. That's going to be tough. I know that they come a long way away, and they've got the passion.
Right.
Scoobmeistr, oh, baby. You'd love to see how he's doing that good on mouse and keyboard. Obviously, mouse and keyboard got a buff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little bit easier, but still, dude, at the end of the day, you're outclassed, you're outmatched. I mean, it's really tough against the level of sticky that you're going against, man. These guys are already pure aimers to the max, man. All these guys have perfect aim, and it's the aim assist is extra sticky, so it's like, bro, the mouse is really outgunned in my opinion. I've been using mouse since day one, like ever since StarCraft, Warcraft, Quake.
Yep.
You know, like I've been an avid mouse user, and it's almost impossible. It's really, really difficult. You've seen Lethal, you've seen Royal 2, but Scoobmeistr is the best. Like,
oh yeah,
he is
undoubtedly
the best in the world. Like,
oh yeah,
we've seen amateurs in NA Like Dog 7, he's been incredible, but in the Pro League and in the Pro matches and here at the Global Invitational, Scoob is the best in the world with the mouse.
And I love his wherewithal to stick to it, right? No matter what's happened, no matter how low the pool has gotten of keyboard and mouse players, he's stuck with it. He says, I'm doing this, I'm making this happen. And you talked about intangibles earlier, the things that help you get those victories and help you give you that drive to be a better player. That's one of his drives, right? To be the best mouse and keyboard player in the game. And he's definitely doing that. He's been invited to multiple of these invitationals. He's been performing really well. Unfortunately, hasn't found his stride within the top 8 or anything like that as of yet. But regardless, still making an impact. And that's exactly what we love to see, of course. I'm a big mouse keyboard fan, as everyone knows, because I talk about it all the time. But yeah, I mean, great job, though, by by Scoob, playing just phenomenal in his games. Of course, like we talked about earlier, lots of growing to be had for all of these players.
All right, we're looking over here at FaZe versus Gamers First. We saw the end of that live fire. There was an unfortunate technical issue, but they got it squared away. So 250 to 59, Gamers First, man. It's not about Gamers First. It really isn't. And what I saw was fine. What I saw was fine. It just wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't at the speed at which you need to play if you're going to want to overcome FaZe, because they're not going to choke.
Right.
They're not going to. There's going to be complete efficiency when it comes to objective. There's going to be complete efficiency when it comes to Slayer. You have to outperform them on every single level. It's insane. Like, I mean, that's pretty much the story from now until they lose, really. It's like, how far can they go? Because you're starting to see them lock in. Because we heard their interview last event. We had them in the LVT booth, and they just looked so confident.
Right.
So confident, man. Like they just won the tournament. Obviously, they're on a high, but it was something different, man. It was like, they were talking like they were at a percentage level that wasn't at 100.
Right.
Like they're at 75 or 80, and they're not quite where they need to be as a unit, and that's scary as shit. Like a team like that isn't at the 100% yet. I mean, what's going on, man?
You would understand this better than anyone, I think. This is this is a hot take, but FaZe is a final boss in the making. I'm not joking. Like you just said, they haven't hit 100% yet. But not only that, like they're still a tier above, in my opinion. If you're putting levels to stuff, SSG is definitely up there. I think they're obviously one of the best teams in the game, and I think they can definitely put a fight to FaZe. But we haven't seen FaZe at 100% yet, and that's what scares me. You know what else scares me is you get rid of Frosty in a fight. Let's say, oh, Frosty's down. Okay, all right. Well, now we got Renegade. Okay, Renegade's down. It's all good. Renegade's down. Oh wait, we got Roll too. And by that time, you're done. Like, it's over. Like, there's a lot of firepower on this FaZe roster. And then you have SnakeBite, who is the, I talked to him about this. He said there's no IGLs in the game anymore. That doesn't really, there's no one person that calls the plays.
Right.
It's an effort. It's a team effort. His job, he says, is to level everyone off, to relax everyone in situations where they need to relax. His job is the mental of his team.
Yeah.
And as well as Royal One. So he's done a great job of that. His communication's on top. He's been playing his role really well. This FaZe roster is very, very good. And, yeah, I think we see a three-peat this weekend, to be honest. But it would be a really cool story to see SSG kind of win their own event,
Yeah, that would be cool. And I think there's a possibility.
Of course.
I think Bound is still leveling up. I think he's still not there yet. And once he reaches that point where he's comfortable to just be destroying FaZe at every turn, once he gets that confidence level, I think that's where the change is you're just gonna start to see a shift there.
Yep.
There was a lot of close opportunities that they had. SSG had some really big games against FaZe where it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
And it gives you so much hope. But then FaZe just shut it down because they're so consistent. And
right.
It sucks. But, yeah, I think there's still a possibility there. FaZe just looks like an iron wall, and it's insane to see it. Oh, it's just nuts. Wow, what a play. Benj.
Love that.
Benj.
The quantum translocator jumping off the base to pull that flag, put it towards bottom center, and then come back and two-shot beat. That's how the quantum translocator is going to be used. There's going to be so many disgusting plays with that thing. Once people understand and start to remember where it is and, keep track of where it is at all times and do that in a fast pace, we're going to start to see some disgusting plays. We've already seen some, but we're going to start to see more. It's going to be up to Mindfreaks here, though. Sniper's really deadly on this map, and Scoob on mouse and keyboard could potentially make something happen, but they've got a large hill to climb, 2-0 in the series so far.
Benj is a player that I've seen talked about quite a bit. When I'm in the chat, when there's Australian coverage, I just see a lot of fans, a lot of people talking like, oh, man, once he goes over there to America, he's just going to dominate. And so far, like, he's doing pretty good. I mean, he's keeping up. Like, it is really tough. It is very tough when you don't have the practice regimen, when you don't have the exposure level that the rest of the NA teams have against the best players in the world. It's very, very tough. Like, you need to learn in a rapid pace. I remember I was talking to well, it was bittersweet last event with Scoobmeistr and the Australian team, and they were like, we're just not used to this. The speed is so different. Like, there's so much going on at once.
Right.
We need to make these decisions far faster, and it's just really, really tough when you're going against even complexity. You know, it's not FaZe or SSG, but it's still a damn good roster. And they're doing all right. Like, this is all right to me. I think this is fine. Are they going to be able to take the dub? I don't think so, but they're definitely going to be able to take a lot from this series, and that's a dub in its own right.
Right. Yeah, what you get out of it is, is what's important. A lot of auto view, a lot of growth. Oh, there's the snipe. And the hands of the mouse and keyboard player, Scoobmeistr. Plasma gets a kill, and they have 2 kills on complexity, so that flag will run. I want to stay on board with Scoobmeistr here. He's the factor, and he's in the kill feed. I need to see this man on mouse and keyboard. He gets 1 kill. Unfortunately, the spawns come out from behind. Gilkey finds a hole, and he's able to penetrate there, but unfortunately, that will be stopped. And all the while, all that damage done, and they can't get it any further. It looks like complexity will stop this flag in its tracks.
Yeah, Pipz and Scoobmeistr both had the snipers locked down. And something you will find out really early on in your Halo when you start playing a lot more against good players is that once you have a team with all, like, say you got 2 or 3 snipers on the map, you start losing a lot of space on the map because the BRs aren't being able to move up. Unless you're moving up with a snipe and hitting crazy no-scopes, but usually people aren't doing that, you know? So it's like you're losing a lot of that control unless you're hitting those snipes.
Right.
So if you're not hitting every snipe, then you just lost easy control. Gilkey was able to come in behind, he was able to get the kills necessary, and then voila, they were able to turn things around. And that's you gotta know how to play in that moment. Oh, we have 2 snipers right now. If we're not hitting shots, I need to put it in the backpack, and I need to start gaining ground.
KingNick with a sniper towards the spawn behind him, coming up in about 5 seconds. Or up now, actually, I should say. You see, Mindfreak's gonna get theirs, and as you said, the snipers on this map, very important. We'll see if Mindfreak's able to utilize this. Being down 1-0, this is pool play, but again, Gilkey is being a thorn in the side of this Mindfreak roster. It's just that they don't know where he is. He's finding holes, like I said before. He's getting in and just making things happen. They're not able to track him.
I would have liked to see Pipz round that corner with a peek, have that sniper out and be ready for that headshot, but instead he goes for a little bit of damage with that BR. Not going to be what you need to do against a team like Complexity. Complexity, you've got to take advantage of all of those situations. You just gave yourself that line of sight with that sniper. Do something about it. Scoob, he's going to push up. The kills are in. Plasma gets the beat down, and now they have control. Now you got to get on top of their spawn. You got to be putting pressure right off their spawn so they don't OE out. You see, Gilkey's getting ready to do it. Oh, the shot comes in. Not going to be able to get the cleanup, though. Tusk is 1 shot back there. Oh, Benj does get the cleanup, but look at that. The push comes out. Excellent play by Complexity to just play fast and right away off their spawn to get out.
Yeah, they just weren't, honestly, Mindfreak just wasn't able to react quick enough. They were on that elbow side. Scoob gets another kill. We're talking 13 and 7 out of this man, popping off. Benjy doesn't know what's going on. He gets back smacked, unfortunately, but we'll see Pipz. See if he can do something. Unfortunately, he goes down. Scoob still doing work. 15 and 7. Stay on this man if you can hear me in the back, please. This is the X factor in this game. They're only down 1 cap. He has an opportunity to change that.
Unfortunately, the observers are thousands of miles away.
Ah, darn.
So they're not going to hear you. But yeah, maybe we might go back if he does get a sniper, because that's one of the key things is, like, if he starts popping off and he's just in the battle feed, you basically got to just be ignoring the entire battle feed, not to want to take Scoob at that point.
Right.
But you see Tusk, he's going to get a run. He gets caught out by Plasma. Plasma with 10 assists. He is doing a lot of damage with some crucial stops on the objective. We've still got a pretty close game here. I think this is extremely respectable out of Mindfreak. Complexity is a damn good roster, a lot of tenure over there. Tusk, he's going to try to put some good oh my god,
okay.
look at that target switching.
Yep.
He heard exactly where KingNick was, one shot. He goes out for the re-peek on Tusk, probably questionable, but he does create a little bit of a distraction to help out his teammate, and he comes back in for the kill. Lovely, lovely play out of this Benjy. I see where the hype is coming from. Probably didn't need to jump right there. Not a smart jump, but hey, it's okay.
Yeah, Benjy played that really well to that very last second, but able to do so much damage. Scoop, the sniper in his hands now. Like I said before, this snipe makes big impacts. Nighty, you said it yourself as well. Any sniper on this map can really take control. You can really take that space. Unfortunately, he's kind of reluctant to push up, and I understand because he's got pressure all around him in his base. On his right side, he's got them in the vents as well. Tusk trying to find an opening here. He's going to try and help Gilkey out. Scoob is in trouble. Not only did he get the nade there, but he also gave his teammate the spawn. That's 2 down now, and potentially another flag for Complexity.
Yeah, that might have been a situation where you're the only one in position to go for a flank, and even if you do run into another player, maybe you win the ISO, the necessary piv, and get around the team to create a little bit of space for your team, get a little bit of a distraction for them off their spawn or something. I don't know. That's just one of those in-the-moment plays. You got to know exactly what you're doing, that you've done it many times, like over and over, and that's just one of those things where it's like there's complete chaos going on.
Oh, yeah.
Complexity is creating so many different angles. They're putting pressure from so many different areas, and that's just really difficult to be able to prioritize, like, okay, wait a minute, I'm the last alive. I need to create some good spawns for my team right now. And Tusk is just all over the place, man. He's picked up two double kills back-to-back. He is so important for his team right now. He's playing exceptional. Like, I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Tusk.
He's been alive for like 45 seconds on this bottom base, has not died in, like you said, getting those kills, putting that damage in. Looks like he's finally going to push out, but the fact that he's down here is he's just being a nuisance. The team knows he's down there, and until they, you know, enact some resources to take him out, he's going to continue to be a problem. He ends up going down finally. But as this Plasma, that's going to be now a 3v3 situation. But regardless, we've got 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. And Complexity is up 2-0 in this game. One more cap and they will win this.
KingNick just going to hold down top middle. Not much that he needs to do right now. Scoop's going to hunt him down, taking out a big player for Complexity. Benj has got the sniper. He's got control. This is not going to be a situation where they can do much in 3 minutes remaining, though. You got to make something happen. So they've got to make a play, and that's exactly what's happening. Plasma going to take him out. Karmea's there, though. He's got the snipe. He's going to shut it down. He's the blocker. He's going to watch Plasma try to land this shot. We've still got a good angle with the death cam. Plasma's going to pick it up, try to run this one in. Karmea is taken out, so good blockers on the other side for Mindfreak.
Okay, this could be a cap here. 2 down. There was initially 2 down. Great cap. The problem is staying alive right now because Complexity is going to go for a counter cap right away. Look at that. 3 down already. Pipz, the last player alive. Tusk just going in by himself. Wait a minute. Pip, a beautiful kill as the last player, but is it enough? They stall for just a bit here. KingNick has the translocator. He's also got a snipe. The spawns come out. They're overextending. This is beautiful out of Mindfreak. But are they going to be able to stop this is the question. The flag is slowly moving its way through. And the only person to stop them at this point in time, I believe, is going to be Benjy. Can he do it? No, he cannot. And there you go. Complexity win the series 3-0.
KingNick there got some crucial headshots, got some crucial body shots, and that was just game over at that point because Native White was able to play aggressive in that moment and funnel them and kill them all off, so there was barely anyone able to stop that flag or in any type of positioning. That was very, very good out of Complexity. You just saw that was kind of routine, you know? Like
yeah.
They knew exactly what they wanted to do, and they executed perfectly. They didn't have to pull off any incredible plays. Like KingNick just got a really good shot on a player that was unsuspecting, was able to shut down the flag run and create a little bit of extra time that was needed, and voila. We see some really good stuff coming out of Complexity. I'm excited to see how they're going to be able to do, baby. We can come back to FaZe at G1, and Frosty is just putting on a show.
Yeah, that's what he does. He puts on a show. Unfortunately, I believe it's going to be Suspector on the other side of things there. Apologies, guys. We don't have control of the player names, but this is Suspector here on your screen. He's got the overshield as well. He's got a face skin, so it gets a little bit confusing, right? but they've got 2 caps on the board. That is G1. And it's going to be Suspector who takes a lot of damage. This overshield is gone now. There's nothing he can do with it. The value's not there. He's missing a lot of snipe shots as well. This is unfortunate. He goes down too. So FaZe just completely running the ship here.
Yeah, that was a little bit of not being proactive and also a little bit of FaZe just being dominant, right? And oh my god, perfectly catching that no-scope. I love to see that. And we are going to be on board with Frosty. This is Frosty. You see right there on your scoreboard where the Dorito is. The red Dorito is going to be on his name. In case that happens again, just to let y'all know.
Oh, God, I love that announcer, man. Jeff Steitzer so good. He's so good. Who else is good? It's Frosty and Squad. SnakeBite gets that cleanup, but some great fights coming out from A here. This is some good defense, Nighty.
Yeah, this is very, very good. And I like to see this confidence out of G1, that they're playing FaZe hard right now. And they're just getting up in their face. They're taking fights, and they're trying to do as much damage as possible. That nade was perfect. That saved Precision in that fight and was able to create more damage with that beatdown. So that one grenade created far more value than he could have possibly imagined. So I really like that placement that he was able to get off of the wall. SnakeBite coming in, easy double kill out of him. Killing spree, Precision going in, trying to make something happen on this overshield. Where did it? Oh, there we go. He popped it. And he's going to be able to get both of them. Oh my god. Extreme awareness out of him. This is a guy that has shown so much promise in the past year or so. He's come from the top levels of AM, playing with just some of the best, immediately coming into the scene and showing what he's made of, and really just, I don't think there was ever a time where I witnessed Precision and I was like, this guy, wow.
Yeah.
He's always impressed me. There's never been a time where he hasn't, and it's really, really awesome to see. You see this, look at this, look at this. What? This is FaZe that we're talking about. He's running around with such, look at this. He's not questioning himself.
His in-game awareness and his confidence is unrivaled right now in this game. He needs to keep this going, though, okay? FaZe at any moment are going to flip that switch, but this is a great start for G1. This is their opportunity to take this momentum and run with it. You see another kill comes out. The spawns from FaZe come out. That's a great back-off by Precision right there, though. He understands the spawns are coming out on A. He's going to allow that to happen. Unfortunately, Suspector is on a different page, so spawns will be staggered here, but it's up to Suspector now to do some damage. Okay, G1's not missing. They're not missing! Suspector going for the beatdown. The triple not going to happen. 3 down for FaZe. G1 heating up.
If he had 2 more shots in his BR, that was a 4-shot triple kill. Guaranteed. Suspector, he's one of those guys, man. I mean, yeah, he hasn't seen as much success as he did back in Halo 5, 2016. He was in the World Championship Grand Finals. And he's kind of been playing around the top 6, top 8 level, right, consistently. But he's been trying to fight his way back up. And this roster looks pretty damn good. There's a very good promise here. Precision, a young gun. Huss, a young gun. Swish, an old head. But they're coming together, and they're looking damn fine against the best team in the world.
Renegade. Oh, not going to happen, unfortunately for him. He gets taken out there. 3 down for FaZe. Uncharacteristic. And what else is uncharacteristic is the fact that G1 have gotten the last 3 overshields in a row. The last one created a lot of value with that double kill. We'll see if this one can do the same.
Good damage. Very good damage, but he's hanging out a little too long. Frosty does take the fight. I think he was getting pinched from behind. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. So that's going to be able to help Precision stay alive in that moment. And that forced those players at A to back down, and now they're going to get another push-off. So Royal 2's just setting up for it, laying down suppressive fire for SnakeBite. SnakeBite's up in a perfect position to get the flank, and here we go. The pinch comes in, but Suspector and Precision, they're on top of it. Royal 2 does get a fight, and he's going to get that cleanup. The nade doesn't connect. Oh my Royal! He's able to live with the sniper. That's going to be massive. Those are the types of plays that Royal 2 is so dangerous for right there. Making those types of lives that are just so valuable. And now he's got the perfect line of sight with Snipe. He's set up for the headshot. Not going to be able to connect, but that's okay. He puts the shots in, keeps Swish weak. But guess who's still got control, Tim?
Yep, it's G1. And you know, I'm seeing in the chat tonight that people are saying that the FaZe have already played this. I don't exactly know why they're playing it again, guys. We'll get a ruling for you, but regardless, this is completely different than what we watched the first time. 200-47. FaZe dominated that very first time. G1 this time is dominating.
All right, Frosty going to be running with Renegade. They're going to push B. The nades come out. Royal 2 does get a good pick. And now Renegade's in. He's going to try to get this. He's too weak. He's not going to take the fight. And he couldn't find anything. There was no opportunities available for him. Maybe he could have tried to get that cleanup. But, you know, it's just one of those things where he decided that player was probably going to get the one shot off on him. So now they're going to restart. They're going to try to get the push off. Huss going to get the beat down on the overshield. And good shots from SnakeBite. Good damage being laid down. Excellent grenade. Forces Swish out of the smoke. Oh, but Suspector takes the head. And that's going to be a double kill for him. Looking for the triple. Not going to be able to find Frosty. He does get him in his sights at the last second, but nothing's going to happen. He's on that fast sensitivity. Good Lord.
It's very fast. Looking like an M&K player out here. Beautiful shots, though, by Royal 2. Not a fast sensitivity for him. That sniper, yes, that sniper does go in the water there. That won't be a factor any longer, but G1 continuing to maintain a hold. Huss stays alive. What the heck is going on? There's mental warfare here on the side of FaZe. I'm not sure what's happening, but this is not what we expect to see. The reset comes through. G1 is 3 dead. They somehow get the reset anyway, and they're getting more points.
That is a heavyweight fight on B at the moment. They are hitting each other back and forth, and it's just, oh my God. What is happening? What are we witnessing?
Yeah, so what I'm being told is that FaZe needs 72 or 73, but G1 have taken the opportunity with this reset to completely flip this game on its head. They literally, FaZe only need a couple of points, but G1 are dominating right now, and the momentum can't be stopped.
They're taking A, and now they're going to get ready for this push. And they're not able to get on it. Oh my God!
Wow. Let me tell you something right now, okay? Yes, we know resets are a little bit, you know, it stinks going into a reset. It does. But for G1 to have the mental to come on through there and close that out is phenomenal out of them. That was domination. We just saw domination against a team that you and I touted to be the best team in the world, and I still think that, but what did we just see? G1 took over.
Let's break it down. Okay, so we came into this half-cocked, right? Like, they've already played this one, right?
Right.
So what the hell just happened as far as the scoring?
So apparently there was 2 resets. So the first one, for the first one they had to reset. FaZe needed 247 and G1 needed 250. Then the second time they reset, FaZe only this last time they reset, FaZe only needed 73 points. And G1 needed the entire the rest of the points. And that's what we came to. We came to G1 dominating in the third reset and bringing this game all the way back, climbing Mount Everest and shutting down the King.
All right. I think we took enough of a break.
Yeah.
We got FaZe, G1. They're working out some stuff up there, man. So something's going on. I don't know what, but they're keeping their cool. They are trying their best. And that's what's going to be necessary right now. G1 has an opportunity, though. I don't think FaZe is going to be playing at 100%. I don't think they're going to be able to do as much as they possibly could with the BS that is happening, right? There's some BS happening. And learning how to deal with the BS and keeping a strong mind and a good attitude is going to be huge. But Tim, what are you seeing, man? What are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it's necessary, right? You have to keep that cool head no matter what happens, no matter if it's game-related, no matter if it's, you know, something that's supposed to happen in the game, but not in your favor. You always have to keep the level head. And you said it before, FaZe are very good at that, and they will continue to be. As you can see, nothing fazed them. 7-3 to start here. They're starting in dominant fashion. Frosty, guess what? He's angry, and that's not good.
Yeah, he really has come to life just in a totally different way. Like, we did see him just completely be a different animal last year up against pretty much every other team when they won Kansas City. He was just the key aspect of Sentinels when they won that event. So I'm loving what I'm seeing out of him recently. Ooh, as we talk about it, Precision's going to win that one. You saw he with the slide, with the movement, he really plays to his advantage of his high ground and having more room, right, to be able to just come across that tiny little door. And that was just a very good way of just capitalizing on your positioning. And now we're seeing a little bit of a comeback, but FaZe trying to come out swinging very hot and not letting G1 grab any type of momentum because they're already iced. You already iced them off of that upset in game number 1, the replay, and you don't want to let them have anything else.
No, they're not giving them anything right now. Renegade and Frosty, both above 6 kills, 15-9. You see Renegade preparing for this push on the B side. G1 having an opportunity right now to get this quantum translocator, but they've got to clear up top center first, and it looks like they get one on Twirl too. But look at Frosty immediately looking for this trade. It's a great job by that player. I believe it was Huss to get his shields back, and now he can fight him one-on-one, but there it is. Frosty once again, precision! That was a beautiful thrust right there. Another pip out of him.
Frosty put 2 shots in his chest. Precision said, "Not today." And he just takes him down. That's going to be the types of plays that need to be made across the board from G1. They have this opportunity, and they don't want to let it slip. Suspector finding Royal too weak, now going in for more of a flank, trying to find some players here. He's going to get Renegade that's weak as well. And now trying to capitalize on what Huss could do, the damage he created. He's not going to keep him no shields, but he was able to secure that trade. Fantastic play by Suspector to pick up that 3.
Yeah, that trade was necessary. SnakeBite was no shields regardless, so him getting that trade was huge. They will continue to have even numbers here. 21-16, but now the very first 4v4 we've seen since pretty much the beginning of the match, and what it turns out to be is that FaZe Clan come out on top. 3 dead for G1. SnakeBite trying to get that quantum translocator, stays alive while turning his head towards his opponent, still is able to stay alive, and now has the QT to work with.
Tremendous. SnakeBite gonna stay alive, not taking any damage right now, knowing that he needs to get his shields back, control top middle. Suspector and Precision doing some work over there, but Frosty, he's got the heat wave, and now he's trying to get some more charges out of that thrust. Not gonna happen. Huss gonna get into a fight with a full shielded SnakeBite. He's still got that QT charged up. About to end in just a second here, not going to use it, and he's going to go in for the long flank. And now no players have him and his location. He gets a perfect flank, makes 2 players no shields, does not need to challenge. He's got his team right there and ready. The timing was perfect, and now FaZe, yeah, they're back at it.
He did so much work right there, right? He stayed alive with that QT, was able to continue to put damage in while still playing his life that entire scenario, and now Frosty's got the QT to use now. We've seen some crazy plays out of him in Halo 5. I think that will continue here. Beautiful killing spree with the kill on to Huss. Continues to be a nuisance here as 3 go down for G1, 37-21, and like you said, FaZe is awake. They're back.
Yeah, Renegade all over the feed. He's going to get into the spawn and just take over that entire area. G1 are not going to be able to get much to happen right off their spawn, and that's where FaZe really just becomes suffocating, right? Is that you're starting to spawn into multiple BRs in a very, very bad way. Like, you don't want to be spawning anywhere that you're at because the players of FaZe are already on top of you and you're engaged in battle, you're taking damage, you're going to get cleaned up 100%. It's just, where are you going to get the trades? Where are you going to get the damage off? And it's like, it's not even happening. G1 are not able to do anything. They're totally getting snuffed out, but finally we do see SnakeBite go down. Renegade's got to back off, and now he's got to play the waiting game.
8 more kills. Look how fast FaZe are playing. They want to end this before anything happens. With only 5 kills remain, they can end it very quickly here. Renegade popping off just as well as Frosty, and those are the 2 players that we talk about on FaZe constantly. The slay power out of these 2 is just phenomenal, and then of course Royal 2 close behind, but they're looking to end this right now. Only 3 kills remain.
Yeah, great flank by Renegade, gonna get the easy cleanup, and there we go. It looks like that game had an issue as well, so we're going to end that at the 49 mark. So FaZe back into it. Looking good.
They are. I talk about it. I've talked about it in the past as well. I think they're one of the strongest teams in terms of mental. Not only in mental now, but obviously in slay power and obviously just all around. But I think their mental is one of the strongest in the league. I think their ability to kind of take things on the chin and just, you know, it is what it is. You know, time to move on, get that reset, and that's not easy to do. I'm telling you right now, in a tournament environment, for those of you guys that have never been in a tournament environment, you know, getting into a tournament environment and being in that situation where something really crappy happens and you have to deal with it, it gets you aggravated. It makes your blood boil, like more than it does at home, because you paid to get here, you know, most people. So, well, great job by FaZe.
There is a way that you can practice for that if you are a potential looking to be pro gamer or just, you know, an athlete trying to compete at whatever, it's like if you want to practice for that mentality, that just ironclad willpower, you got to make sure that you are taking everything with a grain of salt. It's like when you're going in online and you're losing to some bullshit, right? You know, there's a lot of bullshit online. That helps you to practice for these moments. You can compete. So, but that one's big. They're both 0-2, right? So that's for third place, like you said. That's going to be a massive tiebreaker match and determines whether, you know, if they stay today and go on tomorrow.
Well, Shopify have a 2-cap lead, and we'll keep you updated on that one, but we got to get into this one now. It's FaZe versus G1. Of course, we're on game number 3, Argyle CTF. And we saw how dominant FaZe came out in game number 2, and that's Slayer. Slayer being one of their best game. Well, actually, I think Slayer was one of their weaker game types, you know, thus far. But I feel like, you know, they're always evolving as a team. They're always getting better, and you can see how much better can you get if you're Renegade, Nighty? Like
it's not possible. It really isn't. He's reached final form. This is it. Once you start winning 3 events back to back to back to back, and you've won a world championship in Halo 5. You go on to win like all the lands. Almost all the lands. Like he won the first 3 last year, and then, you know, he had his little comeback story, and now he's back to his winning ways. I mean, I don't think you really can. He's just unbelievable. Everybody can improve, but it's hard when it's Renegade. I think everybody has pretty much come to the conclusion he's the best in the game right now. You know, Money Tuesday, he was undefeated forever.
Oh, I remember that.
Nobody could beat him. I was paying people to. We were paying people to fucking. hey, come here, beat this guy.
Please, just throw this man. Never happened.
And no, nobody could beat him. So it's like, what the hell? How do you get any better? But hey. We got G1 over here. Swish has got the sniper. He's going to go in, play some OBJ, and let's see what he's all about.
That's a great pull right there. I like the double back as well. Throw that nade, create some space for himself, but unfortunately, they're getting pitched pretty heavily here. That is G1. 2 of his teammates go down. That's going to leave Swish, unfortunately, in a FaZe clan sandwich, and that's not where you want to be, but he makes the best of it. Gets the killing spree and the cleanup and stays alive. What?
Nutty. And these are the types of plays that Swish can absolutely make. Is a huge distraction in the back line and just doing a ton of damage while he's playing that. Frosty now is forced to take his attention away from the flag, but unfortunately, Swish couldn't do anything. He's going to hit it. He's always going to hit that one. Oh, baby, he connects with the second, and the third goes down. And guess what? Swish is off spawn. Nothing he can do. FaZe are too damn icy.
Wow. I mean, flag is going to be returned right now. Their flag will be out towards the bottom center of the map, and it's going to be Renegade to potentially put a stop to this, but Huss spots him out. And now that flag will continue to be at that bottom side. It's not going to be a factor any longer, but that flag was so very close to getting capped there. Great stop. Suspector, the translocator, takes top center control. We'll see if he's able to continue this control. And if they can stay alive here and not take too much damage, they can push on through. But look, Frosty stopping that from happening. Suspector with a big kill. Stays alive as well, but gets pinched and goes down.
It's just tough, man. Once they get into this rhythm, it's pretty much over. But Swish, he's going to be able to contest here. He's got up in the attic. He's going to get it lined up. He takes him down. Oh, baby. That's the shots that you need to connect with because you don't have the time to get that cleanup if it's only a body shot in the attic. It's just too narrow. That player's already out of there. He's going to be regaining shield unless you have a player to get the follow through. And so great job, great pickup by Swish. Bought his team a little bit of time to come off of their spawn, and now it's a reset, right? It's going to be a fight for the 50-yard line. Suspector with a good trade, and now it's back and forth.
Yeah, that trade is huge because it allows space and allows 3 of FaZe to go down. Oh my god. Due to the fact that they can force the other damage. Swish gets a big kill on the roll 2. 3 down once again. Quantum Translocator coming in the top center of the map. You see all of FaZe spawning. I like the play by Frosty right there to go back of his base and be a nuisance. You don't want to be stuck on that elbow side all by yourself. Your teammates can be there, and now Frosty can make a play on the player pushing in.
Good kills being made. Huss is going to try to get in position here. He's got some help, possibly. He put some shots in, waiting for it, and it's going to come through. Suspector, good job by him. He's lined up with the sniper. He's going to try to find their spawn, but they spawned out. Royal 2's out. He's OEing, but Huss is on top of it. Good read by him. Now he's just got to stay alive here and find these spawns and get set up for the block. He's ready for it. He's got both players in front of him, but they're going to try to sneak out. That's perfect. They know exactly what's going on. They're waiting for it. Hey, that's what you got to do.
They were listening. They were listening to you. That snipe does go off the map, but they trade that sniper for a flag run. It passes 50-yard line and will continue to be pushed forward. It takes, look at the kill feed at the top right. I'm sorry, look at the team at the top right. We got to get one kill before Renegade puts this in. He knows that. He's not going to just desperate it. Waits for a timing and it goes in. So great play. You know, his teammates distract while he gets that flag in. He has a sniper now to put work in as well. He gets that body shot. But Swish gets 3. That's a triple kill for Swish. 3 down for FaZe.
Frosty's going to be hiding here, just waiting, trying to find out where these players are going to be. He's just trying to stay off the radar, really. He didn't think that they were going to check. They checked. That's a huge check by them, and they were able to get control off of that. Frosty could have caused a lot of damage and been a necessary part of them just being crushed. G1, man, that was absolutely essential. Now they get these cleanups. They're putting damage in. They're getting control of the base. They're getting the flag out. This is excellent objective efficiency, but guess what? It's not happening fast enough.
Yeah, I don't understand that flag run to the bottom of the map. I mean, all of FaZe were on that elbow side, and you can spot through the window from that elbow side the flag run. So regardless, it does work. They get the that's Huss that gets the perfect. They're pulling this flag on through. Of course, you see in the picture-in-picture, it's going to be overtime. So next flag cap will win for Shopify Rebellion and Na'Vi. And honestly, we talked about this before. They're playing for 3rd place. The other will go home.
Good run by Suspector here. Let's see what the blocks are coming in. Huss is going to be able to get the kill onto Royal 2. That's going to keep him away. You see the snipe coming in from Swish. That's a crucial shot. It's going to go in, and there we go. Tied up. G1 are not messing around.
Yeah, G1 needed that flag cap. It really sets things up for them going forward in this series. I mean, the series tied 1-1, and it was because of G1's phenomenal comeback in game number 1. FaZe answered back very strongly with the Slayer, and here we are. Tied up 1-1 in the series, tied up 1-1 in the game, and G1 look like they're in the driver's seat again.
FaZe, you heard that they had snipers somewhere. I think that might be Renegade. I'm not sure. He's going to be hanging out in the back. Yeah, it looks like he just got melted. So he's going to be hanging on to that sniper. He connects with a crucial headshot onto Precision. Swish, he's got the sniper for him. Renegade's just running amok. If he gets this kill, I swear to God.
That's a beautiful trade right there, man.
Dude, what the?
That's what makes him so good, though. Like, you see his kills, deaths, or whatever. People focus on the stats so much. If you understand the game of Halo, you understand how much of a nuisance Renegade is causing. It's not all about his kills and deaths. It's about what he's doing on the map, what damage he's putting in, what he's doing to make them, come back and focus on him. But there it is, Shopify Rebellion. They will start, I believe, tomorrow in the losers bracket or the elimination bracket. I believe that's it for Na'Vi. 90.
That was game 1.
Oh, that was game 1. Okay, that was game 1. I apologize. So if that continues, then that will be it for Na'Vi. But Shopify, I mean, huge game 1 out of them. We'll continue to keep an eye on that series. But back to this one here, FaZe.
Yeah, we're just trying to make sure we line this up, right? We're trying to get both of them. We're trying to cover both the action.
Right.
And this is already underway. This could possibly be one of the biggest upsets that we've had in a long time.
Oh my! If this happens,
long time.
Oh,
so it's like we cannot miss this one.
Yeah.
So we got to see what's going on. And Renegade is hitting. He's hitting another level. Oh, wait a minute. Is that Renegade? No, that's Suspector. Okay. Oh. Suspector's matching it.
He's hiding. He doesn't know he's hiding in there. He's still hiding. Okay. I was gonna be really scared if Suspector pushed through. And he couldn't find SnakeBite, but regardless, that's another factor, right? He's staying alive. He's playing his life, allowing his team to maybe push through on the map. But I'm going to be honest with you, G1, they're playing phenomenal right now. They're taking the control. They're pushing space. They're getting these kills and putting that damage in. Renegade's the first kill. Now you're going to see them continue through here.
I really want to see Suspector do well with this sniper. He's already won the sniper fight with that body shot, forcing the player from FaZe to back down, and now he's taking control of top middle. But like I said, this is a battle for the 50-yard line. It has been almost the entire game, and now we're at the 3-minute mark. Suspector has got to make a huge pick happen. SnakeBite, oh, he's going to be the guy, though. He's him. He puts it in. He's looking for Suspector, and he picks up Suspector. SnakeBite is the man on a mission right now. He is usually one of the clutchest players in all of Halo when he needs it the most. He's showing that now. He pushes in, almost lands The no-scope, not going to connect, but that's okay. He used the last bit of the ammo.
Yeah, he got an unfortunate timing there behind him on, I believe it was a spawn, but yeah, I agree with you 100%, 90. He is one of the clutchest players in the league that we have. Anytime your back's up against the wall and SnakeBite's on your team, you know he's going to deliver. He just does. And that's insane. That's an insane attribute to have, to be icy like that when it matters the most. But we'll see if FaZe as a whole can be icy in this match. I mean, G1 is really giving them a run for their money. SnakeBite's preventing that from happening. He's starting to, heat up just a bit. The Quantum Translocator is coming up as well. Oh my gosh, the repulse stick is gonna connect. Suspector goes down.
Oh man, it's a thing of beauty right now. If he would have made that jump, it just would have been too smooth with it. Like, he's getting a little overheated now. Wait a minute. Okay, I need to back it up a little bit. And that's what he's doing. He's chilling, and he's taking over the top middle control. There's still players gaining a very valuable space, though. Both Suspector and Precision pushing up, and they're keeping that aggression, and that's exactly how you beat FaZe. If you out-aggro them and get these kills, that's going to be massive. But guess what? Renegade's that X factor, and he's not going to be missing those easy headshots.
That's a great trust by Frosty there, too. He ends up in a 2v1 situation, probably accidental, maybe a little bit of a timing situation, but regardless, he trusts his teammate Renegade to get that trade on the second player. And because of that, the numbers are even. And now looks like they have a little bit of an advantage. 2 dead for G1. They push through on that advantage. They get another one. 3 down for G1. This is the chance here for FaZe to take the lead. There's only a minute left in this game. FaZe's chance starts now, but they've got to get another kill here on the Swish. Swish gets the kill on the Royal 2. Renegade has to hit the shot. He gets naded, forced to back off. Look at the team damage out of G1. These guys, I've never seen these guys play Team Halo this well. They're on another level at the moment.
Yeah, something has clicked with them, and the Avengers are becoming final. They are just insane. Swish hits a crucial body shot onto Frosty with the snipe. Huss just trying to stay alive, playing his shield, but now they got to get up. They got to go. Swish hits the headshot into Royal 2. Suspector is able to get the kill. SnakeBite, though, he's causing issues. He's causing issues. Oh, my God. He gets in, gets damage on to Precision. Frosty gets the cleanup. He stays alive. Oh, my God. FaZe makes shit happen.
15 seconds is all that remain. It looks like we may go to overtime. Both teams posturing like that's exactly what they want to do. No one really in position to get any flag pulls. FaZe go 2 down, but I don't believe G1 have time to get to that flag. And unfortunately, because of the lackluster movement, they weren't able to get there in time. So we will go to an overtime. First flag cap wins, and this is a swing game as the series is 1-1.
Dude, what is SnakeBite on right now, dude? He's like, this is not happening, y'all. I don't give a shit. I'm not letting this happen. This is not happening. We are the champs. But look at Swish over there. He's like, hey, it's happening. 28 kills. He's got the sniper in his hands. He's the hot hand right now. Let's take it with him, see what he can do, see if he can win this pivotal snipe fight. He's not finding any targets. Oh baby. Man. That's not Swish. That's Royal 2. Okay, so Royal 2, one of the best snipers in all of Halo. That's going to be bad. So he's set up, and he's going to be getting picks off. And now Swish, last alive. He's going to need to make something happen. That looked like a spawn. Oh, and a spawn out. Suspector got a spawn out, and then he was able to help Swish, and then they were able to capitalize. So that's what this map's all about, right? Like, it's absolutely key, crucial. I don't care about how many snipes you're getting, how many QTs. Oh my God. I don't care about any of that. If you're not controlling the spawns when you need to, it doesn't matter how much you're out slaying, you're going to have those OE situations where they just get out of the base,
right.
They wrap around, and they cause chaos. That's how this map is set up. You have to prevent that. But when you're playing against when two teams like this are going at it, it's really tough to get on top of that. And so G1, kudos to them for being able to take advantage every single time.
I really like how FaZe is playing right now. They're playing back and patiently waiting for an opening, and you have to play like this, especially when it's the first cap wins, because one mistake really will turn the tide of this game. Swish using that snipe, looking for angles, beautiful QT play on the Renegade, didn't know where he was, and Swish will take advantage of that top center control once again. SnakeBite's going to be right below him. Goes for that kill as well. Swish is on fire. 32 and 12. Not stopping anytime soon. Almost hits that one as well, but he's the X factor in this game at this moment in time. G1 have to get around him and start making things happen.
Royal 2 gets a perfect grenade off. for that reversal. That was absolutely amazing. But yeah, I mean, even not looking at the stats, Swish is hitting some crucial snipes, and he's putting himself in situations where he can just live forever, right? And so his movement is just insane. I gotta say, it's probably the best I've ever seen Swish play. He's got a new formed confidence in this roster. Like, Suspector is a huge element for your team, but god dang, we're watching SnakeBite just be masterful right now. You are witnessing one of the best players of all time. I've been saying it for years. Oh my god.
Hey, don't quantum translocate there. Renegade takes off his head. Royal 2 gets 2 as well. The 2 for 2. Last player alive is Suspector. Snipe trained on his head. But Renegade needs to hit the shot. Lining it up, not gonna hit it. And you know that, Nighty, when that sniper slows down like that, you know to be scared. Unfortunately, he's not going to hit it. He does hit a body shot there, but look at G1. They're trying to make it to this flag to stop it from going in, but it looks like it's very close. They just got to get a couple more kills here.
Oh, what a shot. Threads the needle, Renegade. That should do it. Not sure what's going on. Oh, there we go. He gets the cleanup. He's there. He gets the shot. Renegade is nuts, man. That's it. That's the setup right there, and they're going to go and they're going to put it in. Renegade has just been a wall, an absolute untouchable. Cannot penetrate that wall whatsoever. Renegade hit body shot, body shot, body shot, got the cleanup that he needed to, and just made it all look flawless. That is why we call Renegade the best in the game right now, because he can pull off stuff like that. That was tremendous.
And honestly, it just came down to, we talked about Swish having a phenomenal game, right? And we're creating history tools.
Fellas, 5th time is a charm. You know what I'm saying? Get it going. We're not crashing.
We're making history.
We're going to have a successful game. Fingers crossed. I mean, this series has been going on for like 2 hours now.
At least 2 hours. But here we go. FaZe 2-1. G1 looking to tie this up. Maybe we'll see another game 5.
Dude, Swish just out BR'd, and he's going to be able to get that double kill. Gets that camouflage away as well. Big plays by Swish are going to be game determinative throughout this series. Expect to see him pop off, and well, so far he's got every single kill for his team.
This guy, like you can just tell on his reticle, the way his reticle's moving, he is locked in. He is in that flow state. Swish already starting this game 4-1. But we've seen him perform before, and a victory did not end was not the end result. Hopefully that'll change here, but it's going to take a big fight out of G1 if they want to take out FaZe.
Right now, it's just about to get a fight towards that C plant, and it's Frosty and Renegade that are the ones that are holding them at bay. G1, I like how they push Renegade out, and then they try to collapse into the hill, basically knowing that there was no help to be found. FaZe start to see the respawn screen, and G1 do find a successful break and flip with the spawns.
Great game sense by Royal 2. Turns around and puts the shots into Suspector to take him out. And now you see the collapse coming in, but unfortunately, Royal 2 doesn't have any help. He does actually on the bottom A, and he gets a double here, looking for the triple on the Swish. Gets that as well. A killing spree for Royal 2.
Just everything you love to see from Royal 2. He's doing 3 things at once, right? He's getting the spawns for his team, he's finding the slays, and he's demoralizing G1. You can't talk about anything better from him in that situation. Now G1 basically have to play a dire position where they have to flood into this hill to try to prevent FaZe Clan from getting away.
That's exactly what they're doing. Precision tries to get that sticky there to get that trade. That trade could have been so important, but Royal 2 is on a tear. 8-2. Another double kill for him. SnakeBite not going to hit his shots, ends up getting taken out, but the trade comes in. And FaZe very close to capping this first hill, but so is G1.
Oh my god. Frosty's one of the best players in the individual fight. He started in Halo 5, and that's why he was such a huge presence in Halo 5. You put him in a one-on-one, you expect him to come out with a win 9 out of 10 times.
Renegade trying to utilize that camo at first to close out that very first hill, but decides against it. He'll hop in once again. Not easily seen here as Renegade dodging nades and looking to close this, but he cannot do it. G1 very solid at keeping him out of the hill, but not only that, they're taking the value completely out of this camo. But he gets that kill anyway. A perfect kill for him. FaZe get the first hill.
Great job by Renegade to get that kill. As the hill was being captured, it flips the spawns once again for FaZe, where they're going to have the more advantageous position to get into this hill. G1 have a long road to climb in order just to have the ability to fight for that hill.
Here comes Precision. I'm not sure he's aware of the player on his left. He is. The shots are not there, but Suspector, his teammate, is. And with that first kill, they'll push in. Huss does get traded out, though. He's on an early spawn, so he's up finally, but Swish gets taken out as well. So the numbers advantage not on the side of G1. Regardless of that, they're able to fight their way through. Renegade gets the double kill. Chain reaction.
Talk about having to hit the shot right there. 2 players underneath him, making him hard, but Renegade just hits the shot. Chain reaction for the double kill. Renegade making his appearance early.
What an incredible play there, and it turned the tide because it allowed them to get a lot of time on this hill. Push coming in from G1 on the long haul side. SnakeBite playing patiently on the headshot angle. Gonna get taken out quickly. And now Suspector shares the same fate. Great job by Renegade to get out of dodge here and focus his attention elsewhere, but he takes a lot of damage, and because of that, he's cleaned up.
Camouflage coming up here. FaZe has a better position to fight for Camo. These players being inside the pit. G1 do have the angle, but they can't really leave the C plat to try to fight for this thing quite yet. But they are getting these kills, and that's going to be the huge difference maker. They're going to be able to secure their spawns, but I believe the Camouflage players coming through long haul. Look at him out trippy corner. So FaZe did get the Camouflage.
Yeah, there it is. Royal 2 is going to have that camo. They're aware of where he is, so he has to relocate here. Waiting for his teammates. Camo will dissipate, so not a factor any longer. Gets the information on the player pushing through Pipz. Frosty cleans that player up, but now Royal 2 looking to get his own kills. Gets one, gets the second as well. Suspector shares the same fate with SnakeBite. And that's it. FaZe doing a great job here. They get 3 down and force the spawns on A.
Hey, sometimes players make things just look pretty. That's exactly what that describes Royal 2's gameplay. The way that he's just able to have the right place, right grenade, right time, perfect place from him. Huge double kill, and it forces G1 to basically commit to an all-out push into the tower. And while Royal 2 is about to clean up all of these players, as he gets the double, just one more until he basically stops this push in its tracks.
Yeah, you can't say enough about Royal 2. He takes a swim because way too hot is his gameplay right now. 14-5. He's on fire. Renegade, a little bit of the same. 10-6 to start off this game. And you see they're getting completely outslayed. That is G1, but it's that heart that they have in them. I feel like they're scraping away. They're trying to just hold on. And it becomes too much. Sneaky.
I love that from Renegade, right? Because he's doing 2 things at once. He's pushing the players back, and he's gaining elevation, using that repulse to stay alive and keep the spawns for his team. Although he doesn't get any of those kills, his job is well done.
I was a little bit scared there for that player below Frosty, but oh, there it is. The camo will go down, but they'll trade a camo for a hill and a double kill out of Renegade as well, so that's a trade I would take. G1 in the hill right away, trying to make presence here. Swish gets one. He's been on fire this entire series. Starting to slow down just a bit in this game. Does he still have the energy to make this happen?
Royal 2's in. I love the use of the Disruptor Pistol. One thing that's nice about the Disruptor Pistol is that Super Combine basically means a 1-punch kill. So 3 shots to trigger the explosion, and you can get a punch. But missed shot by Royal 2, not going to be able to get that kill.
Royal 2 unaware of the glass player. One of the most important players in the game at this very moment is Suspector, and that's why he's playing his life so intelligently here. FaZe, though, continue to get time on the board. Suspector looking for the spawns. He spots one on the C, and there, with that information, they know that they can push A in a 3v4 scenario. But look at the damage that has been done to Suspector. This damage is not going to be good because it's going to be difficult for him to get in, but he does get his shields back and then pushes in. Again, that information allowed them to push in. They take their advantage, and they continue on with it. G1 have control of the hill.
Frosty's that last player alive, but he has the control that you'd like to see. Actually, no, I had that all mixed up. Frosty was coming off the spawn, and that's just clean G1 sweep. Honestly, G1, this is a big momentum swing from them. If they can break in to this C-plat quickly and flip out the spawns, they're going to be in a great spot to play to tie up this game. You also need to send a player towards glass at the same time. They're trying to get that job done now.
Yeah, they've got 2 players pushing glass. Swish is down bottom. He's going to be the point of contention here. Look at the attention that he's gaining. He does die there, but we talked about this often, right? Deaths are okay sometimes, but not this time, as all 4 G1 go down, and that allows Renegade to get a camo once again.
Oh, look, that shock rifle has a little bit of time left on it. Usually he's eyeing that thing. He's like, I want to get that camo shock rifle combination. But look, he's getting information for his team. It's not necessarily about going in and getting damage down range. He can look at the crosses, give info, and hear the players that are walking behind him. Once he gets an idea of where these guys are, he comes and he executes. I love this play by Renegade.
Very good play by him. I was a little nervous he was going to get back smacked, but once again, like you said.
Wait, look at this. So FaZe got out of the hill because they were so close to capturing it. Look how they're all staying at the back of C. They're wasting as much of the time as possible. And then once the push from G1 comes in, they'll jump in that hill. Great job burning 20, 30 seconds out of the time.
Yep, they burned that time. And because of that, only 50 seconds remain for G1 to get 2 caps on the counter. Be very difficult to do, but they've already started in a good way, right? They're 25% of the way through. Their hill number 2. See if they can close it out. They've got full control of A, it looks like, but Renegade's looking to contest that. That is the point of contention right there. It's going to be that A side. They've got to push through that A side to get G1 off that control.
Problem is they have Huss over in that top position. They're sending Frosty to go on his way to get Huss out to allow them to cross, but in the meantime, look at Swish. Kill after kill, double with everything in his way, and well, it's 4 that go down for FaZe. A perfect hill. They didn't waste a second of time getting that hill for G1.
That's so difficult, right? That's perfect Halo being played, and now G1 have to get another one. And like I said, they've got hard, and Swish has got shots as he gets a beautiful double.
Swish is making the plays that need to happen for his team. Time is running thin, 47 seconds of neutral time, but G1 have the better position. They are able to refill this hill quickly, but they are letting players get through the middle of the map, and you can't allow Royal 2 to dissect you like that. You can't allow Royal 2 to absolutely take over this game. Are you kidding me?
I cannot believe he stayed alive that entire time as well. Plays the corner of that hill. So many people ignore that corner, the corner that allows you to be out of the hill. Plays that perfectly, gets the kills, gets an assist as well, and now FaZe are on the verge of closing this out, and it's this man on your screen right now, the iciest of the ice, Royal 2, but Huss is going to shut him down.
Well, FaZe decided that they were going to play the hill for a while there, and well, what could have been probably 20 seconds off the clock, they've gotten in the hill instead, allowing G1 to have extra time to fight around this hill and potentially tie us up.
SnakeBite is aware of the player behind. He puts 2 shots in, shifts his attention to Suspector, cleans him up, and now he can go for the first target, and that's exactly what he does, but Swish doesn't miss.
15 seconds of neutral time. G1, they're running out of space to work with. You have to get into this hill, but the C spawns aren't under your control. It's just 5 seconds. Where's the desperate push? Renegade stops the timer. I'm not sure why they're jumping into this hill. This almost feels like bad manners.
Yeah, they're playing with them. They're playing with them right now. This is a disrespectful thing.
This is the most bad manners thing I've seen in HCS this year.
Dude, this is a disrespect out of FaZe here to make a statement, and that's exactly what they're doing. The question is, will it come back to bite them?
I hope
it's a little scary. It's a bit scary here. They get the kills, though. 3 down, make that 4, and there it is. FaZe win the series 3-1.
That is some bad manners.
Wow, dude.
Something happened in that hour and a half on the stage, and I wouldn't be surprised if G1 is going to give them some choice words when they get up to give some shakes. That is some disrespect from FaZe.
Drama for your mama. We love to see it. Halo needs a bit of drama. I'll be the first one. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's bring it to the ring next, all right?
Dude, let's look. I mean, how much time is this? This is like
it's crazy.
20, 25?
Yeah.
There's a lot of time to get in this hill.
Renegade's the first one to do it too. That's the funny part. He's like, hey guys, let's just get in this hill real quick and just be really big jerks. And that's exactly what they do. I was a little nervous though that it was going to come back to bite him. And what if it did? I mean,
if it did, they would never do it again. Let me tell you that.
They learned their lesson, but there it is. FaZe Clan. They're going to win their series versus G1. G1, I'm going to say it, G1 put up a massive fight. You know, like I said multiple times during the series, G1, they showed their heart, and you love to see that. It's only pool play, and They're not out of it just yet, of course. We've still got bracket play to do, but regardless, great plays all around. FaZe close it out.
Yeah, we're getting towards the end of our day, huh? I think there's only one more block of the pool play left. Though I don't know, this might have like pulled back like 2 matches at once. Who knows? You know, we might be here for a little bit. That being said, guys, we got a little bit of break for the first time in what felt like a long time.